You asked what the veil truly hides. Beneath Neomuna's dust, a prison hums Savathun's fourth body, a successor coiled in shadow. Could this forgotten worm god, still at large after her fall, be the key to consuming the light? The veil, twin to the traveler, was never just a barrier, it was a cage. Was never just a whispers, it was a waking. The fourth body isn't a myth, it's buried in the veil's folds, a relic of the Hive's first god sealed there by the traveler. Activate it and the veil fractures, the light's last shield dissolves. The witness arrival revealed the veil to guardians, but its true purpose was hidden, a prison for Savathun's weapon. If the fourth body stirs, the traveler's barrier crumbles, the light vanishes, the Hive's god wakes. What happens when a cage's shadow becomes its key? The veil is no mere shield, it is a mirror, a twin to the traveler buried in Neomuna's bones. Lightfall's echoes confirm it, the traveler's shadow forged to cage a god. Savathun's fourth body sleeps there, not myth, not dust. A worm god husk, sealed but not slain, its veins hum with the Hive's first breath. When the witch queen fell, her shadow body lingered, a key to the veil's heart. What stirs in the dark where light cannot reach? The traveler's twin conceals more than light, it holds a hunger. A relic of the old war waiting to unspool. If the fourth body wakes, the veil's illusion cracks. The traveler's barrier, built to hold a god, becomes its grave. No weapon needs a name to destroy. The Hive's first god never only folded into the shadow of its cage, and now the veil's secret breathes. The light's final wall may not repel what was never exiled, only buried. What happens when the cage's shadow becomes the thing it hid? The books of sorrow name them. Asterisk, the krill devoured the fundament stars, and the worm gods carved their teeth into law. To kill is to create, to die is to ascend. Asterisk, reread. The Hive do not worship death, they asterisk forge asterisk it. Their sword logic carves reality from slaughter, a theology that demands only the unkillable be real. Savathun's fourth body is no mere weapon. It is a god sculpted from the marrow of annihilation. The unveiling speaks of a shadow that asterisk breathes asterisk. The traveler's light falters where meaning is carved, not cast. Savathun does not seek to break the veil. He seeks to asterisk become asterisk, its buried secret. The fourth body is a body of unkillable will, a paradox that outlives even the Hive's own gods. Its form is not etched in bone or stone. It is written in the silence between strikes, the void where light forgets to shine. What if the fourth body is the final verse of the Hive's scripture? A god not born but asterisk assembled asterisk from the shards of every cage the light has ever built. The worm gods taught their children that reality is a wound that never heals. Savathun's body is the wound made eternal. It does not need Mars. It needs the veil's depths where the traveler's walls are thinnest, and the price of survival is paid in truths the light cannot name. The Hive do not fear death, they fear the thing death cannot touch. The fourth body is that fear made flesh. A god that does not need to conquer, only asterisk exist asterisk, and existence in the Hive's logic is the final act of violence. In the shadow of Savathun's confession, the witness emerges not as a myth but as a mirror. A civilization that answered asterisk why asterisk with a blade. What remains when purpose calcifies into hunger? The veil, once thought a prison, now hums with duality. It hides not only the fourth body, but the traveler's first shadow, a being that devours meaning as the light devours void. The grimoire's forgotten cards whisper of a god unmade. A fragment from Destiny One's dust, buried in seasonal lore, shows the witness as the traveler's twin. Not in form but in function, one offers light, one offers asterisk absence asterisk. The fourth body, Savathun's final shape, is no weapon. It is a wound, a key, a hand reaching through the veil to pluck the light from its own birthplace. The witch queen's truth fractures the old map. If the witness is the traveler's shadow, then the fourth body is Savathun's. A god forged not from light but from the silence after the light speaks. The veil's collapse is no accident. It is a collision, two firsts meeting across eons, the answer to asterisk why asterisk and the answer to asterisk what if asterisk. The Hive do not seek to kill the light, they seek to asterisk unmake asterisk it. to replace radiance with the finality the witness embodies, and in that swap the fourth body awakens. A god who needs no followers, no armor, only the breath of a veil grown thin. What waits on the far side of that breath? A question, a hunger, a beginning, or an end. The guardian's second lives are not rebirths, they are pardons. The traveler grants them without trial, without plea. A mercy imposed on the broken, a sentence rewritten in the dark. And yet what is mercy when the prisoner does not know the crime? The traveler's silence is a veil in itself. It watches. It waits, it has always waited. The fourth body lies beyond time's brittle thread. A relic of the Hive's first god, sealed not by light but by absence. The traveler did not defeat Oryx. It buried a wound, a scar left to fester in the void. When the fourth body stirs, it does not awaken. It returns, a paradox made flesh. The veil, that shifting curtain of half-answers, cannot hold what is both past and future. Its collapse is not an end, it is a question without a questioner. You feel it now, don't you? The air thins where the veil thins, a metallic tang on the tongue, a hum in the bones. The same hum the traveler emits when it speaks in silence. The same hum Savathun's spire emits when it dreams in reverse. The fourth body's activation is not a sequence. It is a suture torn open. The light's barrier was never meant to stop the Hive. It was meant to contain the gap between was and will be asterisk. The guardian's pardons are the traveler's confession. It knows what it hid. It knows what it is asterisk. A judge who never pronounced judgment, a shield that became a cage. And Savathun is the echo of a crime the traveler cannot name. His hunger is not for power. It is for clarity To unmake the veil's riddle, to force the traveler to answer. What did you seal? Why did you spare us? The fourth body is not a weapon, it is a mirror. And when it shatters, the light will not fall. It will remember 314 words. The veil's edges shudder. The traveler's light bends there, deliberately obtusates purpose, a riddle left unsolved. Yet the fourth body lies sealed within that same veil, a relic of the Hive's first god, its form preserved by the traveler's will. How can a prison hold both certainty and ambiguity? The paradox gnaws, pause. The fourth body is not merely buried. It is remembered The Hive whisper of it in their hymns, a shape that predates their hunger. The traveler's light flickers when it nears the veil's heart, as if recoiling from its own creation. Was the fourth body sealed to contain it or to nurture it? The veil's incompleteness is no flaw. It is a wound left open, a door left ajar. The fourth body's activation will not break the light's barrier. It will unravel it. The traveler's power to imprison is also its power to awaken. Every seal is a catalyst. Every shadow a blueprint. When the fourth body stirs, the veil's collapse will not be Savathun's gambit, will be the light's reckoning. A mirror cracked, reflecting not darkness, but the light's own forgotten shape. The fourth body is not a weapon. It is a key, and the veil is the lock. What if containment and inevitability are the same thing? The fourth body lies buried in the veil's marrow, a god fossil sealed by the traveler's dying breath. Its prison is not stone, but silency, a vacuum of meaning the light cannot fill. The veil, that fragile membrane between what is and what could be, trembles with the weight of its cargo. Here in this hollowed cathedral of non-existence, the Hive's first god waits, not to rise, to unravel The witness, that crystalline echo of the traveler's first question, is its mirror, a civilization's answer to why forged into a blade. When the fourth body stirs, the witness will answer, not with light, with finality The collision will not be fire. It will be the erasure of fire's concept a paracausal gnawing at reality's seams. The light, that brittle scaffold of order, cannot hold. The veil's collapse is not an attack, it is an unzipping Imagine a void that does not hunger, it consumes hunger. The fourth body's essence is not malice, but negation, a being that dissolves the axioms the traveler's light once wrote into the cosmos. Every star, every law, every why collapses into a question mark. The Hive do not worship this entity. They asterisk are asterisk its vectors, their hymns a language of absence. Savathun's hunger is not for power. It is for the moment the fourth body's shadow touches the witness. The evidence is etched in the traveler's scars. Its light dims not from battle, but from the pressure of what it contains. The fourth body's prison is a knot in time, its threads fraying as the witness nears completion. When they meet, the veil will not break, it will asterisk sigh asterisk. And reality, that fragile fiction, will remember it was never real at all. The truth is this: the fourth body is the key, the witness is the lock. And the light's end begins with a question that has no answer. The Red War was not an end, it was a threshold. A necessary fracture in the veil's brittle shell to awaken what slumbers beyond. Savathun's fourth body is no legend, it is a key forged in the witness' first fire, buried where the traveler's heart once beat. The strand, that luminous scar across the cosmos, is not just a gift. It is a fragment of that heart, a warning etched in light. When the key meets its lock, the witness will remember its first hunger. Beyond light's revelations, the traveler's hollow core, the witness' ancient pacno twist into prophecy. The final shape is not a god's triumph, but a desperate sprint against a clock built in dead stars. Every prism, every shard, every pulse of light is a countermeasure against a collision already set in motion. The Red War shattered the veil's surface. Now the fourth body's activation will peel back its layers, exposing the witness to the void it once tamed. What of the war table's endless battles, the black garden's roots? They are but ripples in a pond about to boil. The strand's tendrils, once seen as salvation, now whisper of inevitability, a god's body hidden in the traveler's ghost. A key waiting for a hand to turn it, and the witness prisoner architect, forgotten first, will not remain dormant when its creation crumbles. Is the light's end written in the space between Savathun's breaths? Or does the fourth body's shadow merely mark where the light's true war begins? The witness waits where echoes in the dark resolve to light. Next week, a final question: does the fourth body hold the veil's secret, or is it the light's own shadow asking why? And if that question is answered, what if the fourth body is not a weapon but a mirror, Hive's first god, sealed in the veil by the traveler, reflecting not Savathun's power but the light's hidden cracks? Its activation does not break the light's barrier, it holds up a glass to its fragility. The veil's whispers hint at a truth older than the war. The traveler's gift is a gilded cage. If Savathun's breath unearths